Okay, let's go. It's always funny when I quote the character without meaning to. I do like the way we suck up the crystals, by the looks of it. Trying to think, we have 8 spells with Gage, with Gwyn. Wait, something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I'm sensing. Unfortunately, we're no choice but to press on, regardless of what lies ahead. We're going to open it. Are you ready? Let's go. Good to hear. Let's go. Fog Gate. Okay. I could see a glow of a strange crystal and an even stranger monster in front of it.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
Not gonna lie, at first I thought it was like a duel battle.
It's a crystal of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow.
Yeah, it looks like there's a mouth around it.
Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
Thankfully the human has been chill.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Peril!
Moving to the rear.
Oh.
Time to go offensive.
Actually.
I call upon royal power within.
No need to any means necessary.
I won't hold back.
Freeze! You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to hold back. Staying on the defensive.
You be guarding right now. The front row is being targeted. Does that mean we should move to the back?
Falling back.
Like, I don't understand if this is gonna just target the front row, but now there's no one in the front row. It's just gonna hit everyone behind. I think we should try.
Power of heroes. With one
Like-
strike.
Let's go.
Ice! You hit their weakness!
Nothing ties a traveler down. Got you.
Blades ready, lads. That's one strategy.
I won't hold back.
Great job, everyone! Talk about a close call!
You first.
So to the front. I won't hold back.
I come forward.
Given how there's no punishment.
Hit their weakness!
Now all yours.
No need to rush this.
Yeah, I should have attacked there.
It's in your hands.
Freeze. What a
Nice
shame.
dodge! You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
We could. Oh, bollocks.
Swordplay comes as easily to me as breathing. Not the
Wait,
time.
hang on. What was that? Decreases. Damn it, I thought it was
Have
this
to read.
drastically decreases.
Slashing.
But no, it's just normally decrease.
You hit their weakness!
I can't afford to hold back. To the fore.
Oh,
Stepping
you
back.
are.
Let's try this.
Here you go, Gwen.
Thanks.
Joel's badly wounded.
Shit.
Can anyone heal him? Watch out! You're barely
Still
holding it
fight.
together.
I'm
No,
sorry.
not now. Get up!
Everyone.
That's one strategy.
Not out of this
Wake
yet.
up! We're still in a fight here.
What are my options? No holding back!
Swordplay comes as easily to me as... I've got this.
Still fight.
Okay. The front row is being targeted.
Come forth, Royal Soul.
You hit their weakness.
I shall fight as the noble I am. I call upon royal power within!
I knew you'd help.
Distancing myself. Warrior! The blade!
It's not going to be as much damage, but
I will fight with pride. Mage! Freeze!
I can't afford to hold back. Seeker! Let me rethink this.
just
Got you.
attack, I guess. Seeker's been kind of
Good job, everyone.
not the right call.
Engaging.
Head back up in the stack. At least in this dungeon right now.
You hit their weakness.
Nothing ties a traveler down. Guarding
guard.
seems the wise move.
It's in your hands.
Mage! Nice!
Because I don't want it to get extra turns. Can we kill it before needing to heal?
You first.
Now they're mine.
Let's go! Freeze!
By heal, I mean free heal MP.
I shall fight as the... I'll hold my ground.
I think
That's
so.
one
Mage!
strategy.
Nice!
Got one more magic. Yeah, we're fine.
Dodge. Not like they could get you with that.
They die hard. So let's go. Flash.
Bam! Ooh.
Seemed the right move.
Ooh.
One's training is never complete.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
Oh, that was easy.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
You can't be serious.
Madness, but with his touch, they do truly exist.
Welcome.
Do you have anything new to say?
Thank you.
I'm gonna hope, maybe wrongly so, and we can get away with not needing to restore MP.
Let's go.
I mean, I'm gonna hope. Whether or not that's the case, we'll see. Just in case.
What now?
Honestly, this would be a good time to have Warrior for Gwyn. Gosh, dang it. Actually though.
There they are.
Let's mop this
Time
up.
for some close combat. Go fast! Charging in. Come on!
Really?
Hey, do you see that? Oh. Dragon?
That's...
What is that? Just look at the size of it. Not something I hope to ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. A dragon? You mean the creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Now I understand why the mine is closed. I must have dug right into the thing's roast. I had no choice but to back off.
Look,
This mine taps a magnificent vein of resource. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
but
Because on our side we caught it slumbering like this, we could slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame. It has all sorts of things in this little, well, big nest. I could sense something tangled with, tinged with Malga too. Dragons are ancients. A strong magla flows in their wake, just the way it goes. So any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. It can sound appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight. If we try and take it, don't make this decision lightly, Gwyn. On that note, let's push on quietly now. And I do mean that. We wake that thing and we're in for a fight of our lives. But there are monsters here too. If they see us and cause a ruckus, we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through.
let's go. Don't panic.
I really want to fight the dragon, but
Watch out!
there's a chest right there.
I don't think we can avoid a fight here.
No, we're not going to be able to fight the dragon. Just based simply on the fact that we could barely fight the worm guys. Grab that and move. I'm sure we'll be back. Somehow we made it through. I was expecting the worst to happen, but thankfully we lived to see another day. We got lucky that this time. Had that thing woken, it would be a very difficult situation. For anyone... different situation. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, you need to have a gallant runner. A gallant runner would certainly make our return to Grand Tribe much easier. You may have well wished for the moon. You may as well wish for the moon. Only the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves. Yeah, nice. But can we move? We're still done for if that dragon wakes up. Let's not overstay our welcome. Still feel like we could have taken it. We couldn't. No way.
Look.
But isn't that the exit?
All right!
And these crates that block our path. We can finally get out of here. Looks like we finally breathe easily, at least for a moment.
What?
No, could it be?
Look!
A dragon's roar, and you feel that shaking, right?
What the?
Getting stronger, what's going on here?
No, stop.
It's a cave in. If you value your lives, run! Oh, ow. Almost perfect.
We actually made it out.
And in one piece, no less.
Speak for yourself. I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Damn storm. Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
Not with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral. We'll be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Oh, it's raining. Or thundering, even.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
They were heroes.
Your parents were heroes.
It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for. I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay.
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we? I think we can tell him.
Aye. Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Gwyn.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father. To better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged, with raw magla folded into the metal. Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one. Those days were all too short. Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
It was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain. Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
master give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him.
Well, dang.
I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him. And he grew weaker with each passing day. We might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way. To dispel the curse, its caster must die.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now, and shorter besides. I could never mistake him. And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior for his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country. He must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid. But neither do we forget a grudge. And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend,
Gwyn.
this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes. Of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together.
God.
Ideally, once we're out of this cold, of course. I think it's about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
Yeah.
I'm beat.
I'm exhausted. I keep
Why
meaning
now?
to do this and keep forgetting. I just... Like, again, I like the music. Would like to make it easier to hear.
You're kidding.
Can't believe not just you, but Stoll and Gus have awakened to that power. I heard that mystical voice again. When it happened, I wonder what it was. I'm exhausted. That Magala was unusually dense and now it's already dark. I hope you can see a beautiful clear sky tomorrow.
Time for bed.
We should have a long way... We still have a long way to the Grand Trad. You should get some sleep for tomorrow. I thought to join the army and work my way up the ranks to the traditional way. Never thought things would turn out like this. I didn't expect to run into humans or dragons, nor to be bestowed with extraordinary power. Was this the path I was always headed for, or is it all thanks to you? Well, I'm not complaining either way. Once we pull off the assassination, and the prince returns to power, I think our country will be on the better path. I'll get my revenge on Luis, no matter what it takes. Though I must admit, all this camping is taking its toll on me. A delicious meal would be nice once we're in Grand Trad.
Well,
I'll not let this power go to waste.
Time for bed.
You better get sleep ready for tomorrow.
Time for bed.
Sometime after the assault, together with the small entourage, we decided to take His Highness out in secret to an appropriate hiding place. He was attacked in the royal palace, the place where he was supposed to be the safest. We knew not when he'd be attacked again if we stayed at the Grand Trad. Naturally, His Highness was considered missing, and eventually his death was deemed official. From that time on, our organization has formed to restore His Highness to power. I'm sure there are those who resist us for vanishing from the palace without a word. After all, even the royal guards who protected His Highness were kept in the dark. If they had known, they would have had no choice but to stop us. Even if they accompanied us or let us go, they would have been guilty of treason, a terrible fate for young knights who would have so much ahead of them. I do wonder how one particular knight of the Royal Guards is doing now. I'm sure we'll find out sooner or later. Let's rest. Oh.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. You wield your magic with ever more confidence. Splendid. As I mentioned previously, the archetype grows and develops anew through encounters with others. Look for those bearing the nobility and presence of the heroes and kings of old. More virtuous than the weight of any crown or medal is the burden you place on your own path forward. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights.
Thanks, Igor. I mean, more.
One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Hold on. What do you mean, supporters? We're trying to keep out of the public eye here.
I mentioned before, did I not? There is no hero without allies. Only a single voice in opposition. In other words, even archetypes have their own strengths and weaknesses. They'll be of little use if used thoughtlessly. Life and death are seconds apart on the battlefield. Be attentive, mindful, and strategic. Only then can you emerge victorious. When you feel unsure how to proceed, I recommend you stop, assess your surroundings, and think. The smallest observation is often our greatest inspiration. Well, it's almost dawn. I will be watching with great anticipation. Until we meet again.
Okay.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 4 days remain.
Good.
Weirdly enough, those things remind me a lot of, like, what was it? Catherine. Like the loading screens with that. Not a lot of the transition, I guess. Anyways. Alrighty then, let's hit the road. The King's funeral is coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to the Grand Trad.
This place here.
Yep, this place here. We'll need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal capital.
Let's go.
We can no longer wait. Are you ready?
Great. Let's move out.
I'm sure when we have more
Escaping
choices
the dragon's threat in the Nord mines,
soon.
the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital. The royal funeral draws ever closer. 2 days remain.
I think the bell, the fact that there's the bell as well, helps.
Finally.
With that
we found a
idea.
ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Louis zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
Reminds me of the road to the fort. Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
How are you holding up?
You okay?
Unfortunately, I'd not had time to put any names to faces. Don't even know the name of the Roussant fellow we talked down.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady! Welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting. Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned. After which, I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many even remember we were searching in the first place.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. One day remains. Escaping the Nord mines, the party hailed a horse-drawn coach and returns now to Grand Trad, capital of Uchronia, the day before the royal funeral. As they gaze upon the city, flags of mourning fluttering in the wind, the magnitude of their mission exacts its toll on the heart.
I love the little horse animation. I think it's just 2 frames, but still.
The fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Here we go.
No, my head. Let's hurry after him.
That's terribly unfair.
Oh, it's very. Damn it. Are you gonna stop moving so I can talk to you? There we go.
Now then.
I wonder what the lodging guest mentions is like. Can't wait to actually get some rest for once.
That's terribly unfair.
Journey's a rough one. I came across a horde of goblins. I was gonna die, I suppose. Mackless, to be in this line of work with just a plain old horse-drawn carriage. If only I had a gauntlet runner. What's the point of complaining to an elder? I must be more exhausted than I thought.
That's terribly unfair.
All right then.
I don't see a reason to go shopping.
Aha.
You're an elder, correct? I've never seen one of your kind before. Assume you're not from these parts. Tell me, do you hail from outside the city? That's right. I see, I must admit, I'm quite jealous of you. Elder, traveling outside the city is the most dangerous venture, unless you have a gallant runner, that is. Well, if this is your first time here, I must warn you to stay on your guard. The city's denizens can be somewhat unwelcoming towards people of your tribe. I wonder if... Ah, damn it. I was wondering if there was, like, any characters we could chat with.
Hey!
What's this then? You came to pick this one over too? I hate to tell you, but he's got nothing worth taking. Is he alright?
You are.
Never seen someone hit by this before. Just look at him. Of course he's not alright. I think somebody moves him along during the day, but come the night, he's always around these parts moaning like a ghoul. Waste of sympathy trying to look out for these types. Not exactly a rare sight in town. Huh. I really should go. It's a rat. Huh.
That's the end of this thing.
That's terribly unfair.
Just pathetic.
Good. Sunshine Row. Sunshade.
Look, I don't give a toss who's king. I just want some coin.
I don't think that's how it works.
Ugh.
Oh. So this is Sunshade Row. Seems like a fine place to disappear from prying eyes. But where's the inn? You suppose we should ask around? It's not likely the smart thing to do. I know the next execution be. Oh, I can't wait. The last. Nidia? Or is a sight to behold? It's not often you get to see such a pathetic cowering. Well, she seems like a lovely person.
Damn.
Oh. That accused landlord told him my mother comes tomorrow and he still springs all this work on me. Hey, you. Fancy a riddle? Where is one sure to find the kind-hearted in this city?
That's right.
Indeed, more precisely, up on the gallows there. People hang there for good, virtuous people. The people hanging there are good, virtuous people. A true villain never faces judgment, no matter their crimes. By the way, you're not from the capital, and what brings you to this cesspool of a city? An inn on Sunshade Row.
Yeah.
Honeybee, what business might one have there?
Dreadful.
Do you need something?
Only bad sort of folks in there, you know? Well, go on your own risk, won't stop you. You know that? Now I love how they float as well.
Dreadful.
Shush.
Crowd on this street looks pretty rough.
Watch out for pickpockets. You can bet they'll all see you as an easy mark.
Oh. They're doing a good job disguising it. The way we need to be elsewhere right now. I literally thought that was where we were going. My bad.
What is it?
Fair enough.
Hi, you there.
What are you doing here? This isn't a place for a guy of your stature. Hold on, an elder? I see, so that's why. I have business there? Is that right? My own primate? We both have stakes. We know how it is being put through the ringer too. So how about picking a fight with you? Ah, well, there we go. Oh. We heard all the soldiers of the fort got annihilated, but not you. I see, you stubborn old bastard. About that. Don't worry, nearly all of Sunshade Rose in your debt. None of us here will go running our mouths now.
This place.
The Hushed Honeybee Inn.
Got it.
Finding a place to get some proper rest. Since there's good cooking too, I can smell it. Let's hurry inside. It's just LeBlanc.
You're back.
Oh.
Papa, welcome home.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
I was... That line was just so out of nowhere and no one acknowledged him. It was so funny.
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's funny, I'm getting fun, what was it, Avalanche vibes from this place. Seventh Heaven.
It's so good.
Does she have a tiny plate or is she just eating on her hand? It doesn't matter, it's still adorable.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedou. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us. Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still, killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
Lower your voice.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
No, you're just getting in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
Alright.
Alright. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves. But I'd feel bad leaving Marie all alone. Shall we go check in on her? At least?
I like how what's his face is like, I'm out dealing with kids. No.
Hey.
Scarf of his. After nothing but the high ground and of campsites, I'm looking forward to sleeping tonight. Can you handle Garrus' daughter? You can handle her.
Hey.
What now?
No, this isn't save. Save. Nope. Yes.
All right then.
Oh. Hello.
Please enjoy your stay.
Guess I go some ways back. Please make yourself at home. Is there anything back here I can... Is that cheese for the vat? Oh, I say cheese for the vat. There's clearly a mousetrap there as well.
Hey.
Groceries for the inn are lined up. I don't want to get in her way, so I'll leave them alone. Yo.
Did you need something?
Let's play a game.
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
Oh.
Wanna read it together?
Damn it. To be fair, that's the way I would preferred.
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
Late night.
There's so many pictures. Are all books like this?
No.
Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
It's pretty impressive.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're strong.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Do it again sometime.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise.
You don't mind talking to me. Nod.
You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
She must be feeling anxious herself, but she's still concerned from the bottom of her heart about our safety. I feel comforted by Maria's kind-hearted nature. I'm worried that what's-his-face is...
The pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer.
Yeah. What's-his-face, her father. I can't help but feel many death flags have been raised.
Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
See, there was a special animation for them. What's her face? Didn't get one. Healer though. Can I? No. I sense the heroic embodiment of the healer from Maria. Can I study the healer in academia? Try to see what new powers awaits you.
I wonder if Papa will stay for longer this time. It'd be sad if he had to leave right away.
I'm sure it'll work out.
I'm sure it'll work out.
Okay. I think I'll try to read a little bit more, and then I'll go find Miss Fabian and go to bed. Alright. I'll try to read this part now. In this country, the something king hears the voices of the city and protects their way of life.
Enlightened king hears the voices of the citizens?
What's this say?
Society's purpose is to protect its citizens. This is a basic principle of this utopia. All are equal, all live in safety, and the rich and poor are as one. With no gaps, no conflict. All are friends, deserving of help. Basically, it's a place where there's no fighting, and everyone always gets along.
Wow. Where is this place? No one gets left alone there, right? I wish I could go. Can I read a little more?
We're probably not going to bed anytime soon.
As dawn breaks, so begins the procession to the Grand Cathedral.
The King's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Louis's attention.
Sorry. The distraction's like, alright, Louis! You're a prick! There we go. Done. It's my plan.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
I'll handle it.
Don't worry. I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here. Don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read a little more from my book, all right?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Oh, no way. He's surviving.
Be careful.
See you soon.
It'd be more of a plot twist if he survives.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Press R1 to locate open the local map icon showing where each facility is located.
Let's go.
Head down the street, turn right, square in front of the gallows. Some shops selling weapons and ammo on our way, so let's stop by. If you can't find them, your map should help.
At last.
So it's time, let's stay focused.
What now?
I can't.
All right then.
No, not world map. Is there no?
That reminds me.
What does Funeral will be packed with this, country's aristocrats?
Yeah.
No, whoops.
What now?
No, save. There we go.